My beloved, your lamp, your body, your vessel. And I'm quoting from the 1611 King James Bible, using the phraseology, the wording of the 1611 King James Bible. He says your lamp must be full of oil. What is oil? It is something that is combustible, something that produces light, something that produces smoke. And what I want to harp on is it provides illumination, it provides knowledge. And so the Bible talks about the 5 foolish virgins and the 5 wise virgins. See, 5 is the number of power. It's the number of mastery. It's the number of rhythm. The number 5. 5 is a feminine number. Yet guided, amen, by the masculine. All praise be to God. 4 is the law. Follow me and see the imagery of the number 5. All truths are half truth. But I want to talk about the smoke aspect of the oil. It's a byproduct from the burning of the oil. Now the Bible talks about the prayers of the saints, smoke lifting up from the altar. So you are the temple of God. You are the altar of God. And we know that the light of the body is the eye. And that there is a treasure chest also that dwells in the body, that God is most concerned about. Hence in Egypt it is termed the weighing of the heart. God wants to know what is on the heart of his sons and his daughters. What is that desired thing? What is that thing that is held precious and true? You see, because God wants to give us the desires of our heart. Again, the weighing of the heart. And we see Anubis, Anpu, leading the soul, amen, to enlightenment. You see, the weighing of the heart. As one becomes full of wisdom and spiritual insight and knowledge, one is elevated, amen. One is accepted into the realm of the masters. The masters, beloved, are Christ. Did you hear what I said? They are Christ. They are the illuminated of God. They are all messiahs, prophets, and lords of God. But here we see that in Christianity, there's only one. Though the Bible portrays him as a black man, he has been fed to us as a white man with blue eyes, brown flowing hair. Behold the mojo, behold the psychological crippling of the mind of the Negro. He has been held and subjugated for many years by white oppressors. But yet the very person that he looks for deliverance in the form of Jesus, known as Christ, is a white man. Now, if you don't know that something is wrong with them, by now, something is gravely and seriously wrong with you. Are there black devils? Yes, there are. There certainly are. But that devil that exercises dominion over all indigenous people of the planet is the white man. The same white man whose picture you have, many of you have his picture, especially your grandparents, great-grandparents have his picture on the wall. Give me Jesus, y'all say, or give me death. And I see you truly mean it because you just refuse to let go of a lie. Now, how is it your body portrays him as a man with woolly hair and skin the color of burnt brass, but you still display a white Jesus, a white Savior on your wall? Now, if they lied about your so-called Messiah, what else have they lied about? And since you know and have lived up under his rule for over 400 years, you know he is a lie and most treacherous. So how is it that we continue to put stock in him or in anyone other than the true and living God? Now, God told you by way of the scripture and by way of experience how he would speak to you. He said by way of signs and wonders. Have you seen them? Have you experienced them? He said by way of dreams and visions. Now, these things are not tangible. It's imagery of the mind. It's spiritual conveyance. Therefore, the Bible says that without faith and with faith in the unseen, those visions that you have, those dreams that you have, that knowing, that gnosis that you have, the only way that you can prove it is by application, by direct experience. That's the only way you can prove it. Therefore, your Bible says, walk by faith and not by sight. And so it's implying that two worlds exist. One physical and one spiritual, one that is unseen, but yet seen within the temple of God, which is your body. I find a problem with most of us is that we keep looking at the flesh, keep looking at the tangible, and I understand why. We've known it, we are familiar with it all our lives. But one thing we know about the body, that it is born and that it dies. But truth, amen, principles live on forever. They are eternal. And so what we are calling life, my beloved, is really a dream. And that which we dream and experience is really life. Because it is the unseen that gave birth to the seen. And so if by way of your heart, you are able to energize, to mobilize, to affect the unseen, then you are also able to affect that which is seen, the physical realm, the physical dimension. Therefore, your Bible says that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down stronghold. See, many of us don't know true religion because we have not gone within the temple and communed with the Spirit or the spirits. This is what we must do. God is a spirit. And they that worship him in spirit and in truth. Now, it's already commenced, my people. And you still around here trying to debate about this, that, and the other. Get your eyes off the natural and focus on that which is unseen. The true, the genuine realm of power. And you will behold is far different from what you've been taught. Many of you have experienced this all your life, but yet you still cleave to your indoctrination. Perhaps you don't want to be viewed as odd or strange. Perhaps you don't want to offend anyone. We're talking about your salvation. Does it really matter if you offend someone? And we're talking about your eternal existence, your well-being. Now you're a pastor of the church for 40 years, but now your eyes are truly open and you see that you have been in error for 40 years. All praise be to God, who is merciful, most merciful and kind. And so this is my final plea to you, my brother. Come out of the physicality and get into the spirit. And you will discover genuine truth. If you seek, ye shall find. If you knock, that door shall be opened. He that seeketh findeth, he that asketh, it shall be given. My name is I Am, and I am the voice of God.